So I was having a conversation on Twitter about how some people seem to think that the sole reason you should use to date someone is whether they're attractive or not. As in, he's so cute, you should date him. And it got me thinking about the situation that I had at work recently, where one of my coworkers was kind of trying to get me interested in another coworker, and the first thing she said about him was, "He's cute." And I didn't actually know what to say because I didn't want to lie. But the first thing I thought when she said that was, yeah, but he's kind of a pretentious jerk. So the conversation on Twitter and this thing that happened at work, they both got me thinking about how much emphasis we tend to put on whether someone is physically attractive when considering whether or not to date them. So in response to that, I've compiled a list of 50 things that I would rather know about someone than whether or not they're attractive. How many siblings do you have? Do you hate bonfires? Are you allergic to shellfish? Are you kind of a close talker? Have you heard of the Whiffenpoofs? Do you have any life-altering phobias? What does your name mean? Are you a Christian? What are your thoughts on the cancellation of Firefly? Do you like ballet? Do you like Les Mis? If so, who's your favorite Javert of all time? How many countries have you been to? Is there anything that everyone else likes that you think is just totally overrated? Will you share your Sour Patch Kids with me? Thanks. Do you like my drawings? Do you like to run? Do you like to hike? Do you know how to swim? Are you an introvert or an extrovert? Will you please explain that sports or job or book I haven't read yet related thing that you just said? Thanks. Are you a pathological liar? Does your vocabulary exceed 100 words? Do you have any legitimate reasons for disliking Harry Potter? What are your thoughts on peanut butter sandwiches? Can I go to the fair with you? What are your favorite colors? Are you addicted to first-person shooter games? Are you willing to take the first-person shooter game out of the console and put, like, Super Mario Brothers in so we can play on team mode? Because that's a lot more fun. Will you watch and make fun of really terrible movies with me? Do you find chinchillas adorable or super adorable? Are you familiar with the concept of a Hobson's choice? Do you like board games? Am I going to have to explain all of my Doctor Who references? Are you a texter? Do you like to make phone calls? Do you prefer to communicate via carrier pigeon or telegraph? Do you want a career or are you just trying to pay the bills? Are you sexist? Do you have any thoughts on bacon as a food group? Are you secretly married? Do you have an eating disorder? Are you dependable? Are you lactose intolerant? Do you brush your teeth regularly? Do you have any thoughts on the purchase of a giant bear made by a woman of post-college age simply because she wanted it? Are you a drug addict? Are you an alcoholic? What are your thoughts on this whole North Korea thing? Have you taken a first aid class? I do just want to say that this is not a comprehensive list, nor were those the list of my deal breakers. There were a few deal breakers in there, but by and large, it's just stuff I would rather know about someone than whether or not they're attractive. So I invite you guys to make similar videos about things that you would rather know about people than whether or not they're attractive, because in the end, we can't really control what face we were born with. But we can control a whole heck of a lot of other stuff, and most of that stuff's a lot cooler. Anyway, I hope you guys liked my video, and leave a video response if you'd like, or respond in the comments. Thanks. Bye.